And the city of Albany made history this week by passing good cause legislation that will give tenants the ability to hold negligent property owners accountable before their properties fall into disrepair. Now people are calling for the same legislation to be passed in Utica. Members of the Citizen Action, a local progressive political group, were joined by the Utica Common Council members to encourage the city to pass good cause eviction legislation following the eviction of residents from the Olbiston apartments. Residents say the eviction came with short notice and they were put on display in the process.
And then being stared at by spectators and drive-by vehicles like we were traffic accidents. This could have been avoided. With this law, I hope something can be done about it.
In order to protect vulnerable people from bad landlords, here in Utica, we need good cause eviction laws. These are laws that could have protected the residents of the Olbiston from their rapacious, evil landlords.
While we're doing this good cause eviction, we also need to look at absentee landlord legislation to require that if you live a 45-mile radius outside of the city, that you have on record, registered in the clerk's office, a property manager by which we can hold them accountable for the living conditions in the area.
In addition to holding landlords accountable for the living conditions in their building, the legislation passed in Albany will protect residents from large rent increases and evictions unless a landlord can meet one of 10 listed conditions. Tenants will also be entitled to a renewed lease. The legislation does not apply to owner-occupied properties with 4 units or less. Citizen Action believes the legislation, if passed in Utica, would increase affordable housing options and address homelessness. They say their next step is to introduce a bill with a common council.